Morning, Reds. How you doing? Sam from United People's TV here with the latest transfer daily. It is 13th of August. We've now got 20 days left in the transfer window. Doesn't mean there's not enough time to get loads of transfers done. Let's see what the latest rumours are. First up, a Mr. Pedro Rodriguez. Now, it looks like we're signing him. I mean, if you saw his body language after the, Super Cup final, that was one. He was there standing at the side, looking glum at the trophy presentation. He may have been dancing around on the pitch straight after, but that body language at the presentation was very telling. But Graham Hunter has been talking about Pedro Rodriguez, and he's saying that the sticking point is not so much the fact that Barcelona want 30 million euros for him, because that's relatively cheap for a player of his quality, age and experience. It's more the fact that Barcelona want that 30 million euros up front. No installments, straight up 30 million. There you go. Now, for a club like United who have great cash reserves, it shouldn't be a problem. But clubs these days do tend to they get their transfer spend and they spread it out across installments because it looks better on the books. Instead of a 30 million euro hit over 1 month, it would be 6.5 million euro hits across a year or two. That helps balance the books more. So from a business perspective, that's probably what United want to do, but that's not what Barcelona want. Now, let me know in the comments if you think it will be ridiculous if United were to miss out on Pedro because of that. It would be, but surely that's not going to stop United signing Pedro. I mean, come on. There's so much money going on at the club. They just need to spend it. Stop being so damn frugal. Well, it's not as if they've been frugal, really, is it? They've had a big summer of spending, but you cannot miss out on a player like that on the simple basis that you don't want to not pay in installments. That would just be foolish, absolutely foolish. Another La Liga player who rumours keep going round and round and round about is Otamendi. Now, you'll remember at the start of the summer, Otamendi was the talk of the town. That was before he went to Copa America with Argentina. There was reports from Argentina saying, yeah, he's already got an agreement with United, get in. Nothing really happened. The rumours died down, got taken over by Sergio Ramos, but they're back now because the Sergio Ramos looks to be dead in the water. Reports are saying that he's signed a new Real Madrid contract. What a surprise. No one's surprised at that at all. Doesn't mean it's not frustrating, but it's just a bit boring now, isn't it? Players using United for a new contract. Add your name to the list, Sergio. So there's lots of reports in Spain saying that it's the two Manchester clubs who are closest to signing Otamendi, both United and City. Now, you could see him joining City. As Company looked very good against West Brom, but he was a bit of a dead horse last year. And Mangala, let's not even talk about him. He was crap. But United are in more need of a leader at the back, for sure, for sure. I can imagine Chris Smalling really coming on like Johnny Evans did alongside Rio Ferdinand when Vidic got injured. You feel like Smalling could do the same thing if he had a real world-class centre-back alongside him, because Smalling's matured fantastically, much more than I thought he would, than anybody thought he would, I really think, ever since his red card against Man City. So it was the best thing that ever happened to you, Chris. On to another, it seems like United in Spain, it seems where all the transfer rumours are coming from. De Gea. Now, Marca is saying that Man United have won the fight to keep De Gea this year, but Real Madrid will have the last laugh because they'll sign him next year on a free and already have an agreement in place to take him there. Fine. Do that. It's not really the last laugh, is it? Because we keep De Gea this year when they wanted him. So good luck with that, Madrid. But United cannot stop De Gea joining Madrid. It is a case of when and not if. And if that's next summer rather than this summer, then United win because we get another season of De Gea. And having him in the Champions League could make such a big difference. It really could. On to another goalkeeper, Sam Johnston. Chris Kirkland has joined Preston North End. You know, the old school Chris Kirkland. He's still around. Not sure what that means for Johnston, because he is a bit left in limbo with Valdez's future not sorted, De Gea's or Lindegaard's. Means that he can't really sort his. And if Kirkland's now joined Preston, does that mean they're preparing for Johnston not signing? That could well be the case. But I'm not sure how many chances he's going to get this year at United, because there's just so much competition for places, isn't there? So I'm not sure. That could be an unlucky one for Sam, but we'll keep a check on it. A couple of questions from you guys yesterday in the comments below. Thank you for leaving them. Got Dennis asking why we aren't chasing Otamendi and Lacazette. Looks like we are chasing Otamendi, Dennis. Not sure about Lacazette. He signed a new Lyon contract, so I don't think he's going anywhere. Obviously, it wasn't on Van Gaal's radar. Pedro is. Let's have a look. We've got Mad Zach saying the question is not whether we could sign Pedro, but where would Van Gaal play him? And he's sarcastically saying he would play him in defence. It's a good shout. Now, right wing. It's got to be Pedro's starting position if he does join. Mata, as good as he is, I do think his best performances have come actually from that right wing position. Now that he's got the cover of an actual right back who can defend and a strong midfield who can cover him if he does lose the ball. He's got less responsibility there. If he loses the ball in the number 10 role, there's real instant pressure on United's midfield. Don't think Van Gaal likes that. But I do think Pedro's versatility means he could play left, centre or the right across all the attacking front three. And that's why Van Gaal would want to bring him in. Because, you know, we don't know that maybe Depay, Mata and Herrera are all going to be injured at the same time this season. Van Gaal wants those options. He's very much a man who loves his multifunctional players. He said that on more than one occasion. And that's why Pedro is far more suited to United than Di Maria. It's kind of simple, really. I mean, that's it for today's Transfer Daily. Sorry, I spun my head there, going a bit crazy. I think the rumours are driving everyone a little bit crazy now. We've got games every 4 days for the rest of August. It's going to be a crazy August. Are we still going to sign more players too? Buckle up, because it's probably going to be an intensely busy few weeks. Hopefully at the end of it, United are top of the league, are in the Champions League, and have signed Pedro and Otamendi. Fingers crossed. See you later.